What's going on, Capricorn? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Cap, and it keeps us growing. I don't know what all this big energy is about, Capricorn. You know, just one of those spells. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Harry has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. Because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Yeah, it's getting groovier, Capricorn. I think that's gonna be the thing. You know, I'm gonna need to get like a band in the mix here. That's gonna be fun. But with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals? Oh. Feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Cap. So I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump to this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Thank you. And in case of y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I have included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching their Capricorn, so definitely check them out. A very great bunch of people to watch. I think really cool, kind of a diverse energies there, so hopefully you like them too, Capricorn. But let's get your first card here, which is you, Cap, bringing it all up. I see you, showing us what's in your arsenal, because you got the first card of you, Capricorn, which is the Tools card. I see you just showing off. And with this card, this is a card of practical abilities, resources, has what it takes, application, interesting, build it, fix it, organization, help someone, task at hand, well prepared, equipment, get stuff done, and masculinity. And energy that's coming through here, Capricorn, is the application. And I feel that maybe for some, that maybe we are kind of sitting on this arsenal here. Maybe we have some this almost feels like that maybe we have some abilities that we haven't really kind of tapped into here yet. And I don't feel like it's something where, I mean, a couple of different things here, Capricorn. Either there's some of us, it's like we have maybe some skills that we can just bring about to our everyday, even, you know, because like this feels even a little bit bigger than like a job per se. But this could be something where, let's say, for example, if you are really handy, Capricorn, maybe you're the type, like, you know, you start doing this thing where, you know, I don't know, building, I don't know, maybe you're, because these are a lot of tools here, Capricorn, maybe you've been working on a house here, and, you know, you get to talking about, I don't know, it's like you're having, it's like a need to just, like bring something to light, or not exploit. Exploit's not the right word that I want to use, but that's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. But it's like exploiting these gifts maybe about yourself, Capricorn, that we may see as just sort of like a natural thing, but it could be something that you could turn into something more. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, for example, if you've just always been a type that does, like, just kind of, like, fixing things. Maybe you do start doing more, like, kind of DIY around your house, for example. Maybe we start something small. Maybe it's, like, we're repairing, like, a sink. Or I don't know how small that is, Capricorn. Maybe a sink in, like, a guest bathroom. You know, like, you start real small. And then, I don't know, then we just expand from that. The next thing you know, you're doing stuff on your roof. And then, you know, you're changing out this and that. And just, like, really start, I don't know, there's this energy of just, like, really putting your whole energy into something along those lines, and like really, yeah. But maybe for some others, I hope that made sense, Capricorn. But for some others, I feel that there maybe for some of us we might be spreading ourselves a little too thin, possibly. Maybe we're trying to be kind of like that, almost like that jack of all trades, master of none type of energy here, where it's just like we know a bunch of things and we're just like got a bunch of side projects. Maybe you're working on your sink and doing something with the car, starting a garden, doing all these things, but it's like it's not something that I feel like that it's been just integrated, like we've been working on this one thing and then kind of build it up. It's like, no, let's tackle all the projects at once. And where you are the achievers, Capricorn, don't get me wrong, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. But I feel like, with how practical your sign can be, I feel like there may be a more where I get the ambitions and the drive and stuff is exciting, that newness, getting things started. I feel like, that's cardinal energy, definitely getting that stuff started. But there is, I feel like, an energy of maybe just kind of tempering that down a bit, maybe kind of focus on something. Actually, someone had, a Taurus, had said this quote that I kind of liked. They were just like, I'm more so like, instead of not necessarily a master of none, but it's like a master of some. You know what I mean? Just like you're like, experts at the craft, but maybe not full on, but Capricorn. But let's get some tarot on this and get some details. All right, Capricorn. So you have the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, and then we have the Four of Cups, and then the Strength card upright. And Capricorn, this feels like maybe for some of us that I'm getting an energy of not feeling stimulated. I feel like that there's something here where it's just like for the ones where it's like we have these abilities that we're doing, but it just seems that we're just, it's like maybe you're just like maybe like a natural that working with cars or something along those lines. You've been building all this stuff, and then you have people like telling you like, man, and that does give me something like this seems like a very type of Leo type of problem here, where it would be like, you're really good at this thing and you're just like, oh no, like why would I do that? Like this is like a hobby. But they're like, oh, but no, that's fine. Like just go do it in the car show just that people can see and just see what happens. And I don't know, Capricorn, it feels like that there's this energy of, for some of you here, just like taking something that, again, we may seem as just kind of commonplace, or just something that, we think that maybe everybody can do, or that everyone thinks that they can do or feel or something, and do something more. Because I feel like that, and I may need to get a little bit more on this King of Cups here, but it feels like that there's something that you could even share with others, even just kind of think a little broad with the King of Cups here, because this is Pisces energy for me. He rules the first two decans of Pisces, last of Aquarius, and both of those signs are very much about humanity, and that's really King of Cups. He's embodying all aspects. He's making friends and forming bonds, like King of. And this could be maybe even something too. Maybe for some of us, it's like maybe joining a club or something. Like if you like doing DIY stuff, maybe there's like a repair it type of thing. I don't know, Capricorn, or maybe we even start up something. You all can be your natural leaders, Capricorn. This could be somewhere you create a group. Maybe people want to want to learn how to build their own houses or something along those lines. Bring some excitement into the mix here, because even for some of us, I do feel like the energy that's even kind of coming through with this four of Cups is even like a boredom, maybe things have just gotten just sort of like, I don't know, like just like really kind of routine, or just sort of like meh, like life, there hasn't been any sort of like things, any sort of like passions or anything along those lines. It's like getting like and again, it just feels like even just like a project, and who knows how that may inspire you throughout life, Capricorn. You can take like a hobby, and because you could be doing like woodworking on the side, and then that inspires you an idea to take back to your I don't know, what would you be doing that's opposite that, Capricorn? Like oh, why am I blinking on jobs? Like secretary job, for example. I know that was a poor one, Capricorn. I had something better working with numbers, but accountant. There we go. That's the one. It's fine. All right, Capricorn. I like that though. Putting your skills to use there, and really, yeah, just kind of even just having some fun with it, getting creative, because we are Sun's about to enter Leo here soon. Venus is about to retrograde back in Leo. I feel like Venus is trying to do some Empress is trying to get us to go to work here, Capricorn. But let's get some more in the mix here. And that is an interesting thing to think about, Capricorn. Just with Venus going retrograde in Leo. Venus deals with money too, finances, business, all that type of stuff. So, this could be something where you may not think that it's going to be something that could become a thing that's taking care of you, or, that's, fueling a couple of your dreams. And again, Capricorn, you can love your job. I'm not telling you can quit your job, but this could be something got to leave a little extra side money there, Capricorn. You can tap into some of that PTO, take some more luxurious, speaking of luxurious, some luxurious vacation here. And look at that, speaking of Empress talk too, one of the signs that they rule, Taurus. You got the third card of Taurus here, Capricorn, which is a symphony card. And with this is a card of harmony, synergy, co-create, assembly, organized structure, contribute, team, collaborate, precise, arrangement, order, lead, follow, organization, perform, display, and cohesion. An energy that's coming through here is the organized structure, and it does seem like that. It almost feels like that there's this energy of needing to create some like stimulate, like it almost feels like that maybe for some there's a need to maybe, if we've been in maybe just like kind of wrapped up in kind of organized structure, like, hang with me, Capricorn, because it feels like, so Leo here, their opposite sign is Aquarius, and whenever I talk about those two, I'm always talking about, like, Aquarius is, if I had to talk about how they create, Aquarius would be more classical and Leo would be more jazz. And I feel that for some, this organized structures that maybe we've been in this sort of like very structured, very kind of like, just like in roles of responsibility. Maybe we're working for like a corporate job or something along those lines, and that's totally fine. Got your suit and tie on, got your nice, got your power outfit on, looking fancy there, Cap. But I feel like that maybe there's this need to maybe, with the King of Cups, kind of let your hair down a little bit there, Capricorn. Maybe go out to a symphony. Maybe you play violin on the side there, Capricorn, secretly. Maybe you want to go join a symphony. Do maybe like a municipal band or something along those lines. There's a need, I feel like, maybe to even just with the Leo energy kind of popping up here, and yeah, the Four of Cups is even, it's giving me this sense of just like that we're just so focused on fulfilling just like one thing, that there's another area that's wanting to be fulfilled as well there. It's very interesting, Capricorn. Let's get some more tarot on this. And there's Libra. Interesting. So what else we got here, Capricorn? Interesting. Okay, so you have the Justice card and the Ace of Cups in reverse here, and then we have the Seven of Swords and then the Ace of Pentacles upright. And again, with this I feel like there's an emphasis here on some skills, something that we may be telling ourselves that it's almost like an energy, like, and this is interesting. It's like, for some, I feel like that there is this either this desire, or that maybe for some, that it's like we want to take some of our ideas and just kind of run with them, just kind of plant some seeds here, start some, whether this be starting up our own type of business, or maybe we're I don't know. It's just like we're doing something. I feel like that's for you. That's just like maybe outside of just like your normal thing, but or at least that's what I feel is something like that's neat. Or it's either something that is like where maybe we're even like just kind of even like daydreaming about or something along those lines, Capricorn. Because with the Ace of Cups being here, feels like that there's again there's something that's being deprived here. That there's and even just thinking with all this, since you got, you and Taurus here, this earth energy, it's just like I feel like that maybe we've been very kind of focused on maybe the more material type of things, which is fine, Capricorn, I get it. Wanting to enjoy the maybe going to the concerts and things, having all the tools and stuff, but it's just like, is it more than just the what are we creating on top of that, Capricorn? Like I feel like it's one thing to just like to achieve something, but it's another thing to be, like what are we manifesting? How are we bringing some sort of some harmony, some beauty even into the world here, Capricorn? Just thinking with because Libra, they're one of their things is that they deal with beauty and art, and same with Taurus. That kind of art aesthetic. Having both signs that are ruled by the Empress, Venus. You know, I almost feel too, just like if again, if just things just if we feel that maybe the scene around us that we've built is so detailed, so tailored, so structured, and I feel like there's like like if even if we have like in our space, for example, maybe if it's all kind of neat and things, kind of like have like a uniform thing, maybe just throwing like a splash, something random in there, something to just kind of make you stop for a second. Very interesting energy here. Let me get a little bit more with this Ace of Cups here, Capricorn. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. All right, so the Ace of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Five of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles upright. And it's just like it seems like that we've been. I'm almost getting an energy here of more so leaning out of the King of Wands energy, because it's one thing to be King of Wands. The difference between him and his wifey, the Queen of Wands, is that the King of Wands, he's the type that he's just as passionate as she is. Maybe a little. No, they're about equally passionate. But he's the type that goes in. He likes a game plan with this type of things, and where that's fine. The Queen of Wands is spontaneity. Like that strength card, that kind of like that lust for life. You're just kind of like going with the flow and seeing what happens, seeing what she can cook up with her in the moment. Really kind of being present. Because where it is nice to have a game plan and all this stuff, life is unpredictable, and I feel like that we can with this Five of Wands, it's almost like that. Sure, we can have a game plan for so many variables here, but even when you think about an orchestra, they can practice 100, 1,000, a million times, and then the one that really matters, you can get it perfect the night before, but then come come the concert, let me get my analogy straight there. You could have someone, your string breaks, the temperature's off, you didn't get enough sleep that night. So many variables can go into this thing, and I just feel like that it's more so this almost gives me just it's like it's working hard with this Three of Pentacles here, working hard at just kind of just being more, just kind of just like maybe just go even Capricorn. This could even be something as even just going even a little broader here from the application thing. This could even be something like just going on a trip or something along those lines, or just a random. And it don't have to be anything far. Maybe you just go to or just if you've never been to a concert, going to a concert, or maybe you've never been to what we say woodworking earlier. Go to a woodworking class, just on the off chance if you just just for laughs, but. There's an energy of fun here, something that's happening. You know, this could be with with some kind of skill that you got, something here, Capricorn. And believe it or not, one of your cards here is a really fun card. It's you got some cool little oracle cards in this deck. But all right, Capricorn, let's get some tea, and then let's get your last card. Let's see what we got here, Cap. Interesting. So last card here. You got the come on, hands. You got the ninth card of Sagittarius here, which is the ballet shoes. With this card, this is a card of stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required, on your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts, expertise. And the energy that's coming through here, Capricorn, is the on your toes. And again, it's just like how I was talking with like that reference of like, you know, Aquarius to Leo, you know, that classical, the jazz. There is I do feel like a need of to kind of lean more into that kind of jazzy side, to just kind of do more of the kind of improv and just kind of, I don't know, get yourself maybe in situations where you do have to think on your toes, you know, maybe go to like a, I don't know, escape room just popped in my head, but maybe that's something you've been thinking about. I think I saw where someone had just went to one not too long ago. Those are interesting. But, you know, maybe something along those lines, or maybe we're going to, maybe we, I don't know. It's like there's just this thing of me, of I feel like just going against the flow here. It's like even how you broke your little earth flow there. It's like we were moving right along there in order. I thought, oh, and that's funny too that you would get a cardinal, a fixed sign, and a mutable sign. It's like we were going in order, sticking to earth, and then it's like a wild card came through here. Sagittarius energy came through here, time to mix things up, time to grow. King of Wands energy, but this is something that I do feel it's like that we want to kind of get into repetition every now and again, Capricorn, just to kind of keep the journey fresh, you know, just so that it's not getting so just like monotonous all the time. And again, this could be like just exploring what a good way to break the mold a little bit than to maybe explore a skill that we haven't, you know, take it a little further, see where that goes. And who knows, Capricorn, you can get a whole bunch of things started here. But let's get to the tarot. Ah, there's wifey. What's good? Who else did that? Someone else got King and Queen of Wands too. I think it was it Libra? It was either Libra or Taurus. I don't remember. But interestingly enough, I like that. Hold on, Capricorn. Yeah. All right, Capricorn, last little bit here. I love that. Oh, and her friend, and she came along here too. So we have both queens are in reverse. Okay, and all your royals are in reverse here, Capricorn, even your King of Cups. So you got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse here, and then we have the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Swords upright here. Now let's switch back over here, Cap. Because Capricorn, I feel like now, especially since we were just talking about her, it's that it feels like that there's just more that we could be fulfilling, or that could be done. It's like I'm pretty sure it was Taurus that I said this to, that it's finding that energy of being comfortable enough, like sort of having a game plan, but the plan is that we're expecting the unexpected, you know, that we're getting out of our comfort zone, that we're trying something different. And I feel that maybe for some this brings us, because the Five of Pentacles is giving me this energy of just like being, and it's not that I don't, and I'm not quite sure with what this is, Capricorn. This could be maybe it's been an idea of, this could be like an idea for a business, because maybe that's, because it seems like, because I'm sure, like, I think for some there this is something as far as like spontaneity, but this could even be more so for some. It's just like it is pursuing something maybe a little bigger than that, you know, as far as like maybe we are thinking about making something a career or something like that, and it's just like I feel like it's this King and Queen of Wands. It's just like we're not sure if this thing is going to keep us stable, you know, just like what are other people going to think, and then it gets into this state of where we're just like we're caught in our heads here, you know, and we're it's like not necessarily missing an opportunity, but it's just like it throws things out of whack here, Capricorn. And I feel that there is a way that you can go about this thing, pursue this dream in a structured way, but that's still like I don't know, that allows you to still fulfill your passions, but it's very interesting energy here, Capricorn. What I feel like it's coming through, but it's kind of like, for example, you know, I'm kind of getting this stuff figured out with YouTube and then where I want to go and stuff, and it's like in the meantime, it's like you know, eventually this thing is gonna take, you know, gonna eventually provide the stability, but until then, it's just like getting like even like a little side something on the in the meanwhile to get to help support this thing as things are getting figured out. That's why I feel like it's like getting creative in that aspect. It's like working maybe around your dream, as maybe opposed to building your dream around your job or something along those lines. And again, it's not me saying to quit your job, but it is, I feel like I'm wanting maybe to explore or something along those lines, Capricorn. But I hope that makes sense. But it's kind of a interesting, very interesting reading here, Capricorn. So I think I'll leave that there. But if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Capricorn, if you know someone who's... Because there's a lot going on here, Capricorn. Either we're, you know, got a skill that's wanted to be discovered. Maybe we're spreading ourselves too thin. You know, and I forgot about that. Maybe that's what's going on with this King, Queen of Wands, too. Maybe we're been doing a lot, Capricorn. And it's just like it may be... You got all these people here in reverse. And maybe we've been... I don't know, just kind of... Oh, it's just a lot that's going on here, Capricorn. You know, maybe... But... However, this may be resonating, Capricorn, and then subscribe. Hell, then tell all these people that you brought to this party here. Hopefully, tell them all subscribe, hit that bell button. They'll get notified on all these videos each week. And then I'm on this meditation app, Insight Timer, and I started a group on there called Zodiacs Raising the Vibration. And it's just a group to post like positive affirmations, encouraging messages, things along those lines. And then as the group grows, I'm going to start posting different meditation things that you can post them at different times, you know, like doing like guided meditations, positive affirmations. I actually had a really cool, I think a cool idea. I think it was either with Libra or Taurus. I don't know. It's all air and earth today. But definitely check that out there, Capricorn. And then lastly, I don't think you got any Cancer's cards in that. Oh, no, you did. You got a good little 4 of cups there. That's fine. But you don't need them. Because if you got any Cancer in your chart, that's even better. Sun, Moon, Rising. Come on over to my other channel, The Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans. It's a good old time. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get you surprise cards here so I can get you out of here. Look at you singing over the energies. You have the sun here. And look at that sun in Leo. And you know, Capricorn, when this video is coming out today, the sun is entering Leo. It's going to enter, I think a little later this evening. I want to say it's about like 8:50 or something along the sun. That's Central Time, I want to say. But look at you, the sun. And I feel like that, you know, I'm going to say one, Capricorn, that this could be a very, you know, time for you to do some things that, like, you know, that have some fun, you know, do some things that revitalize your energy and things along those lines. You know, the sun in Leo is that getting into that creative space. You know, it's like once we move from, you know, Cancer energy where we've set up the home space, you know, now we're getting to this, now we got a safe space, now we can create. And you know, great for romance too. You know, Venus is in retrograde right now, but you still can find a little love there too, Capricorn. But I even feel like for some too, though, there is this energy with that, like just with the application of skills and things. There's like shining a light on some type of again, some sort of like ability or skill that we have that, yeah, that can be used for something more. You know, that can be made something bigger, and however bigger looks like for you, Capricorn. But so again, your cap, interesting. All right, so you got the Align card up right here, Capricorn. And you know, I just feel like that if we've been just in general, because even just seeing here, you know, if you got since you got both the Libra's cards in reverse here, the Justice card and the Queen of Swords, if we've been feeling out of balance in any sort of way here, Capricorn, it's I feel like getting back in alignment, but also too, I feel like that like just making sure that we are aligning with our dreams, and just like that we're, that we're filling up all our cups here too, Capricorn. That we're not just focusing on the Pentacle side of this thing. It's a balance with all of this. So, all right, I think I'm gonna leave that there, Capricorn. But you stay safe out there. Maybe working, learning some new skills, or refining some skills, or I don't know, Capricorn, doing a lot, staying busy. It seems like, Capricorn. So you stay safe out there. Make sure in all this busyness, rage vibrates through the roof. Because, I mean, come on, syncing with the energies. But having, like, Leo and their ruler coming out here. King, Queen of Wands, Capricorn, actually, now that I said that, with both of them being in reverse right now, this may be more a time where we might be kind of focusing on ourselves, and that's totally cool, too. You know what? Don't feel any pressure to do any romance if you want to use Venus retrograde as an excuse. She'll be retrograde till the 3rd of September, so you trying to give yourself a little space there, a little guilt-free time to really, and you should, Capricorn, never feel pressure to be in a relationship, but, yeah, I'll just leave that there, Capricorn. But... oh yeah, I was about to go through your whole thing again. And I will get you. About that deja vu, Capricorn. On the next one. Later.